ahead.
Hi everyone, it's Skylar and Gordana.
Yay! And today we're going to talk about something subtle but incredibly powerful. Something that's happening inside all of us all day long, okay? And it's quietly shaping how we feel, how we react, and how we experience our lives, all right? So we're talking about our inner
Inner
dialogue, self-talk. That's right. Okay. So, Skylar, why self-talk matters? Let's see. Because every thought you think has an emotional consequence. So you first think the thought and then you feel, okay? And so the way we speak to ourselves becomes the emotional environment we live in. So if our inner voice is harsh, critical, or impatient, our nervous system stays tense and alert and on guard. Okay? So tell me now, Skylar, were there ever times that you felt like kind of sad or angry or
Yep.
frustrated? Yeah, can you tell me about it?
So like a few days ago, like my friends weren't really talking to me, and it made me sad, made me feel left out,
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay, so sad. Were you also mad or just sad?
Yeah, I was mad.
You were mad? Okay. And so what were some of the thoughts that you were thinking in your mind? Like, what were you talking to yourself then?
I was saying like, oh my God, I'm so mad. Why didn't they talk to me?
Okay, can you say that a little louder? Because I'm not sure if everybody can hear that.
Oh my God, I'm so mad. Why weren't they ever talking to me?
Yes, and you weren't smiling, right? You were like, oh my God, I'm so mad. Why aren't they talking to me? I'm not gonna talk to them next time, right?
Yes.
You were thinking that, right? So you see, that's what happens if we're having those negative feelings, right? But if our inner voice is supportive, calm, and understanding, our body naturally begins to feel safer. So now, Skylar, were there ever times when you felt super excited and happy and joyful?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, tell me, when was the most recent time?
On Thursday, yesterday.
Okay.
Like we were having a pajama day,
Mm-hmm.
and like it was so cozy and fun, and we got some ice cream.
Ooh,
We got to have like snacks.
fun.
We got to have
Pajama
like
day.
movies, and I got to see my friends. It was really fun.
Wow. And so how did you feel then?
I felt happy.
Happy? And what were you talking to yourself in your mind?
I was saying, oh my God, this is so fun. I wish we could do this every day.
There we go. Awesome. So you see, we don't actually experience life through events alone because all the events are actually neutral. But we experience our life through the meaning we give those events internally. And as we hear that, we may already begin noticing how often meaning is added automatically without even consciously choosing, right? So when Skylar felt that her friends weren't talking to her, right? She automatically started thinking, oh, they're so mean, they don't want to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to them next time, right? So we kind of do that automatically. So now, where did our inner dialogue come from? You see, it didn't really start with us. It was learned. It formed from what we heard growing up, from how mistakes were handled, from how emotions were responded to. So the same like with Skylar now, if she cries and if I don't comfort her, then she wouldn't really feel safe, right? And she would
I'd feel like my family didn't love me.
right?
I'd feel like sad.
Yeah, so that would be sad. So we want to comfort Skylar, right? So also when we made a mistake, was there understanding or was it a criticism? Skylar, when you spill something, for example, when the juice spills or something, do you think you already kind of feel bad, right? Because you had a spill. But if your mom would yell at you, how would you feel?
I would feel like even sadder, but you don't.
Right? Okay, so that's good, right? So because I understand that that's an accident. So you see, these things, if we were criticized, that teaches the nervous system, I'm not good enough. And we don't want that, right? We want to teach our kids, and we want to teach ourselves to be good enough, right? To always be good enough. So in situations when our friends don't want to play with us or stuff like that, we may learn not to trust, right? And see, slowly those external voices became our internal dialogue, right? And now many of us live with an inner critic without even realizing that we can actually change it. So now take a breath with me. Let's inhale and exhale. Because you see, awareness is the first step to transformation. We can't change something we're not even aware of, right? First we got to become aware how we feel, and then we can change. Now, how harsh self-talk lowers our state. You see, notice what happens in our body when we think, I should be better, I'm behind, why can't I get this right? Our shoulders tighten, right? Our breath shortens and our energy drops, right?
Yep.
And that's not motivation, right?
Yep.
When I'm criticizing you, you're not going to be motivated. But when I'm telling you, Skylar, you're doing so good, then you want to do more,
happy.
right? Exactly. See, that's not motivation, right? So that's pressure. And you see, pressure never creates sustainable change. But we can shift into a supportive state. Now, let's shift. You see, supportive self-talk doesn't mean fake positivity. It means truth with kindness. So instead of I messed up, we can try I'm learning. There we go. Instead of this is too hard, we can try this is challenging, but I can take one step at a time. Yeah.
Let's practice together.
Yes.
Say quickly too.
Yes, say quietly, I'm doing the best I can with the awareness I have right now. And just notice what happens in your body without forcing anything. So, yes, we have to practice because we're running on different autopilot, but small daily steps to rewire that self-talk. So once a day, pause and ask, what am I saying to myself right now? And then gently ask, what would I say to someone I love? Right? So what would I say to Skylar? I want to say that to myself.
I would say,
I love you.
how do you know I was going to say that?
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. So you see, that answer becomes our new inner voice, right?
Yeah.
And we want to have our inner dialogue that is flexible, right? Because it's not fixed. And as we change the way we speak to ourselves, we naturally change our emotional state. We raise it, right? Our nervous system and our entire experience of life becomes way better. Right, Skylar?
Yep.
And we become way happier, right?
Yeah.
And so, if this resonated with you, like,
and subscribe.
Yeah, and comment below. I choose a kinder inner voice. And we'll see you in the
next video.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.